Good morning, morning. I woke up in the middle of the night to see that it was raining outside, and I was like, oh. Then I realized that the fuse in my bedroom blew. Again.
Get ready, because this is year 6 of daily vlogging.
So, I'm gonna go and fix that when I get back from work. It's an easy fix. I just was really annoyed. Because then I didn't sleep super well for the rest of the night because I was so afraid that for some reason my phone was gonna die, even though it had a good charge to it, it was gonna die. My alarm wasn't gonna go off, and that would be the end of that. But now, even worse than that, I have nothing for breakfast. Nothing at all. Thought I had something. Nope. I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Except for a tiny pack of mini muffins. And that's basically it. I don't have time to make croissants. I don't have time to make waffles. I have Pop-Tarts, but I really don't want. That's the thing about working in a bakery now, is I, most of the time, do not want something sugary for breakfast. I don't. I want something solid. So I think with that being said, I am going to stop by the store really, really quickly after work today just to get cereal. That's it. That's all I'm gonna get because I have milk already. Or maybe I'd get eggs too because I have some things of like muffin mix that I could eat until I leave on Monday. So I think I've decided I will do that. Actually, I have a list of stuff, but the other thing I need to get is Halloween candy because that's coming up very, very soon. So I also need like paper towels, but like those, I can survive without those. On another note, hi Nola. Today is the first day, or yesterday was the first day that I made tips, or I got a share of tips at work. So I get to, since I don't work until the end of the day when they calculate them, I get to pick them up the next morning. Hi, it's 3:27. I got off work. I have gone to the bank. I am now at Publix quickly to grab the very few things that I need. Really, cereal is the big thing because I need something to eat tomorrow morning. A huge weight has been lifted off of my shoulders because one of the other things I realized last night is that my medication would run out on next Thursday while I am in LA. The thing is, Los Angeles doesn't really have many Publixes, and that's where I'm getting my prescription filled. So that was going to be very, very difficult. And the last time I spoke to them when I had to get it refilled early the other time was because I was that because I would be out of town too? Yes, I think it was. Whatever it was, I was not going to be here to fill it like I normally do. And so I was like, I don't really know what I'm going to do because this is going to be a problem. And so I asked my parents, I was like, would you guys mind calling? Because when I spoke to them, since it's under like dad's, work, do you guys think you could call? And so they were like, yeah, of course. So they did. And fortunately, my mom, I called her anyway while I was in Publix, not knowing that recently that not knowing that she had actually just spoken to them. And so I was able to, long-winded stories. I'm trying to back out of a parking lot. Long story short, not really that short. I was able to pick up my prescription now, which is a huge help. I do not have to worry about running out of my medication while I'm in Los Angeles. That is a huge relief, and I'm very, very grateful. I got cereal. They were running a promotion where I could get buy one, get one free, which is great because I love this cereal. The Solis family, I know you guys watch these. I am still eating those almond oat crunch, like Cheerios because they are so good. So that's what I eat now. I also got myself some elderberry gummies, vitamins, because things are going to be insane for the next few weeks, and I want to make sure that I am getting the amount of getting a little boost, basically. So now I'm heading home. It's 3:48. It's 3:48. Aria texted me while I was at work and asked if we could hop on the phone to talk about the final edits, and I'm not entirely sure because she has already emailed me the final edits. I just haven't been able to make them yet. I was gonna try to do that in between work today, and then when I was like, I need to stop by the store, and then I said I need to stop by the bank as well because I'm stopping by the store, I need to have that happen. So I will call her after I flip the breaker at home because I need the lights and stuff to be back on in my bedroom and bathroom. So hopefully it's just as simple as a fix as it was last time. And then I'll start work at 5. And then I don't know, maybe I'll try to, while Aria and I are talking, kind of run through the notes while I'm talking with her and kind of get as much of it done as I can before I have to start work. But things are insane over here. They are so crazy, and I know it's all, it's all good, but I also just I need to send my managers a list of the people who I am sending a message to. Well, I also need to send a message to the people who are going to be at AFM but not have a booth because I want to try to get a meeting with them. I'm already probably way behind because a lot of people have probably already contacted them because tickets have been open for months, but I didn't get it until like 2 weeks before the event. The biggest thing though tomorrow I need to do after work is I need to go vote. I need to go vote because when voting ends, I will be in Los Angeles, so I got to make sure that I go to early voting, or I think the 8th, November 8th is election day, I believe, but that's the day that I have a 7-hour shift at my normal 7-hour shift at the bakery, and then I have a 7-hour shift for DFB because it is the first night of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So needless to say, the 1 hour that I have in between the jobs, I will not go to the polls to vote, so I'm gonna vote. I also need to get Halloween I said I might check Amazon for the Halloween candy because if I'm following in my parents' footsteps and doing the full-size bars, especially because I've heard there are not many kids that trick-or-treat in this neighborhood, but I don't know that for sure. I mean, I do know that for sure because I asked my neighbors how many they got last year, and he said not many, but I want to get a minimum of at least like 15 or 20, just because, I mean, he told me what is on my face? He told me they literally only got like 2 or 3 last year, but I would be devastated if has that been on my cheek this whole time? Oh my God. I would be devastated if I did not have enough for like most kids. So anyway, I could just donate the rest of the candy or whatever it is. I'm sitting here working and just in my head, I always have some of the story ideas running in the back of my head. And all of a sudden, that story idea I sort of mentioned the other day that I was like, oh, it sort of figured itself out. It's continuing to figure itself out. And granted, this would not be until literally the second to last episode so it would not be written in the pilot, but it would be written in the sort of pitch deck, to talk about how does that season end, how does it lead into the next one. Originally, there was going to be this betrayal and sort of like a double thing. And so then though, this is going to make no sense, but I don't want to give a whole ton away. Not that I just, anyway. So I had this idea that different people, it deals with like powers and abilities and whatever. And so one of the abilities that someone else has is to make someone see, something else. They can make people see different things. But you're not totally sure who it is that has it. And that makes no sense how I just said it. I promise it does make sense. As I said, I'm just trying not to give it away. But anyway,
I just thought of like a huge thing that could be like, oh my God, like this whole time throughout the series, and you think one thing, like you think that a betrayal has just happened, but it's actually not a betrayal, it's what needed to happen, and like, but then there might be like an actual betrayal from someone that you did not see coming, and you're like, no. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just so excited. But you can't write like the whole thing because that's literally like the last, and it has to be the last episode. It would not be something you can move up. But yeah, I just was sitting here and I was like, I'll have to call my mom after work and be like, Mom, just listen to this idea.
So I've made myself a to-do list for tomorrow. I think there's a few things that I'm missing on there, but I can add them as I go through tomorrow. The main things on there: after work, go vote, fill up air in my tires, and get cat food at least. I might go into Costco. Well, that's where I'm going to do the tires anyway. See what they have for Halloween candy. They have some small-ish ones. I don't know. But then I need to get my tires there too. And I'll look and see if they happen to have a really large bag of the cat food that I get Nola, because why not, right? If not, I'm going to have to stop somewhere else and add on a trip to stop and get her cat food. Anyway, I'll probably stop at like a PetSmart then instead, because I want to grab her a new wand toy because I accidentally broke her other one. So anyway, yes, I'm heading to bed. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.